Was there any, I guess, part of the performance that you all liked in particular that was maybe you had a certain feeling when you sang a certain song or a certain line? Was there anything in there that was,
well, I love
because
Images.
it was pretty powerful?
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with Images, her piece that she actually wrote from a poem that she sings to Safronia after they have their big civil rights debate, which we love. We love that whole section. We go in there.
Oh my goodness, so good.
It's a good debate. And Darius said, you know what, I'm going to lay out and let you sing it a cappella and just come back in. I'm not going to play the whole thing. And I was like, okay, you sure? And it worked so well. It's one of my, I love that piece. And if we get to do it again, I really want to really get all her licks in there. But that piece, and singing For Women, how can you not love For Women? It's
That's
like
such a dynamic song.
It's everything.
It's so much. It just goes through your body. Like I feel it from my toes. I feel it vibrating up into the top of my head when we're singing. It's like, and listening to the other women's verses and the pride and just it's so moving and it's so minimal that it's almost eerie how much that song kind of
love
shakes.
Cinnamon.
And Cinnamon.
Come on, we can't not talk about Cinnamon. Cinnamon is
Come on, that's a transcend. It just takes you
to another
somewhere.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another song early where you all four were in it. It was One Sweet Thing got involved. And it was
Gifted and
upbeat.
Black?
It was upbeat. It was, I love Young Gifted and Black. I
That's
love
really
all
one
the
of the
songs,
songs.
but it was
Yeah.
something else. It was kind of
Oh,
upbeat.
Jim Crow.
Jim
one
Crow.
that
Oh,
they're
yes,
first
on
on
Jim Crow. Which is unexpected.
Yeah.
You're
Very
like,
unexpected.
Wait, is she singing about, wait, they're dancing, but wait.
But wait,
Yeah.
what did
she
she
just
say? It's very much one of those,
Yeah.
like, I think that's how we
It was very
hook the audience
Right.
and
Yeah.
kind of first trip their mind up a little
Yes.
bit.
Kind
Like
of what Darius was trying to get out of that
Exactly.
dichotomy of,
Exactly.
let's
the
hook 'em
lyrics
in, right.
versus the, okay, but they
And that's
think
what she
they're
did.
right.
Yeah.
That's why she was so brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've all seen people like each one of your characters.
Absolutely.
And I think
Well, we kind of like them. We have
know,
elements of us that are like them.
exactly.
We couldn't really bring that truth to them.
yeah.
You know.
Well, talk a little bit about Sweet Thing and Aunt Sarah before we end.
Well, Sweet Thing, and in our interpretation, because it is a very, open for interpretation play, but Sweet Thing is, like we said, she's a street walker. She's a lady of the night, if you will.
She's a businesswoman.
But she's also a businesswoman. She is an entrepreneur.
Yes, she is.
And
That's
she's very
right.
smart,
Yes. And we've all seen people like that in our communities. Right?
She comes in and she calls Miss Simone out.
Yes.
And she's
she
the one that
does.
makes Miss Simone actually take that next step
Yeah.
into that. And then you have Aunt Sarah, who's been a domestic and been sort of on the sidelines.
Right.
She comes in and finds her voice.
and learns so much. It's very fun to watch her because she's just like this sponge, and she, the times that she's not talking, I can see her on the side of my eye, like her head just on a swivel, and you can just tell she's just getting so much from everything that these other three women are saying and processing it and having all these aha moments. Like, it's really fun. It's really fun to watch.
And then she gets fired up when she's threatened or something that is like she's not agreeing with. She doesn't just sit in the background. She finds her voice by the end of the play. And it's like we all become like this big sisterhood. By the end of the play, we come from these different points of views, and then we sort of come together.
But it's nice understanding and seeing each other.
Exactly. Now we can.
Move forward. Yeah.
What will, I guess, fans or people who come to see this show, what will they take with them when they leave?
I hope a sense of pride in whoever you are, being active in whatever cause you believe in, lifting up your fellow man, asking questions, being in the forefront, not in the background.
Yeah, I would say I really hope that people feel activated by this and confident and proud in knowing that you are enough to make a difference. Your opinion, your voice matters, and it's needed, it's requested, and that, come into this world and leave it a better place than you came. Like I say in one of my lines, don't come and leave here the same way that you came. It's a work, and we're all needed for the work.
All right, well, you all have definitely made a difference here at Arena
Thank
Stage
you.
in Washington, D.C.
I
Great being
think
here.
so.
We're here till
And,
December 24th.
Yes.
So y'all better come on
Don't-
in.
don't
be
miss
mad
it.
now. You
Don't
can't get a
miss
ticket.
it.
I'm just trying to tell you
Right.
what I know.
And hopefully we can take it somewhere else too,
Well,
right?
how about
you know?
that?
Well,
Yeah.
put it out there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you. We
So we're
received
gonna,
that.
Yes,
yeah, we're gonna
indeed.
get
That would be great
put the word
progress.
out.
Yes,
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you so much, Toni
Thank
Martin
you
and
for
Harriet
having us.
Ford, Diva Foy,
Yes.
on Metro Scene.
Yes.
From Arena Stage in Washington, D.C., I'm Marvin Jackson. We'll see you next time on Metro Scene.